Hello and welcome to the Yugi Talk podcast. My name is Reese and I'm joined by Kadir, Ben, Ryan, and Steph, who hasn't got his webcam on because we know what happened last time. It was dreadful quality and we will not be accepting that anymore. How are we all doing today?
Of this chat.
How are we all doing today?
Pretty good for quarantine.
Not too bad.
Well,
Not too bad.
I actually did get my coronavirus.
Feeling fresh.
Yeah, I got my coronavirus test back today and I don't have it.
Fake test.
And
Hey.
then I got these delivered. So it's been a really good day for me, actually.
Damn, mail from Ozpost must be nice.
Yeah, and then like the issue was I had to, the coronavirus scare was on my birthday too, so fuck me, right? So we're here now. Anyway,
That's okay.
we've got a few topics to talk about. We've got LCS Top 8, which was pretty much more or less the first event with the new cards from Rise of the Duelist. Then we've got some new Dragoonity cards that came out and some promo cards. I'm not sure if that's what they're called, from the tins. We were expecting better spoilers, but unfortunately, we got let down. So what should we start with, guys? I'll let you people decide.
I want to start with the Mega Tin.
You want to start
When
with
Konami says
All right.
it's gonna be better than last Mega Tin, and I get Dark Magician and Blue Eyes crap, I'm so sorry. Konami has let me down.
All right. I guess we'll go through each card individually and we'll work off that. So the first
Start off with a good one.
Dragoon's pretty good though.
So none of them,
No,
Dragoons? Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
except Dragoon. Except Dragoon. All right, we'll start with Destined Rivals. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. You can only activate one Destined Rivals per turn. This should have just been a skill drain.
Yeah,
Agreed.
shout out to Destin.
Yeah, true. Should have just been a skill drain. These cards are pretty bad, in my
I
opinion.
mean, this card's pretty good. It's just like, yeah, it's a trap card.
I mean, trap cards are
And
okay.
it's
but-
just like a,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I hope they don't put this in Duel Links, bro. That'd be very upsetting.
You think this is the broken card that would make it insane?
Well, Duel Links, Dark Magician and Blue Eyes are actually pretty good decks. So any support like this would just be like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Very
that's fair.
boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you reckon if they made it usable from hand, it'd be too strong?
Like
That'd actually be sick.
I don't know how
That'd
you
be
sort
cool,
of balance that though.
I gotta say,
Yeah, still, yeah.
we should have just got a Dragon of Blue Eyes. That would have been so cool. Give us a
True.
TCG exclusive of a Blue Eyes one. That's what I thought we were going, to be honest.
What would you make it do?
We don't get that privilege here.
True. All right, next card, Strength of Unity. If you ritual or fusion summon using Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, you can target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard and banish it. You can send this face-up card from your field to the graveyard, then target one level 7 or higher normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or shuffle it into the deck. You can only use each effect of Strength in Unity once per turn. This card seems very irrelevant.
Yeah,
What do you mean? You can
target.
send Dark Magician back to your deck and send it for souls again?
Broke.
Oh,
You're
recycle.
You're so broken. All right, well, anyway. Successor's Soul. Tribute one effect monster, then target one effect monster your opponent controls. Send it to the graveyard, then special summon one level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck. You can only activate one Successor Soul per turn. You can only attack with one monster during the turn you activate this card.
Oh,
Did
that
that-
last effect
Did
is
that
broken.
last restriction really need to be there? That seems...
Yeah, why?
It's just so
Just
sad.
why?
So far...
I think with Successor's Soul, they want you to combo it with, is it Diffusion Wave Motion for Dark Magician? And I'm sure there's one for Blue Eyes too, isn't there? It's like only Blue Eyes can attack.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not too well versed on the Blue Eyes cards. We need Brian for that one.
It'll be
It's
something
not well
like that.
versed in that lore.
Yeah, that law. So I think.
I mean, again, this card's not bad, but it's just like, it's just average.
This card's past its time. These cards would have been so good like 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe not even then, but
Even like 6
Yeah.
when Blue Eyes won Worlds.
yeah, the one time they did something of relevance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were waiting to do this podcast till today, just hoping we'd get some really good spoilers, and this is what we got. So far, the only good thing we know we're getting out of the Mega Tin is Red Eyes of Dragoon. So,
Mhm.
And the secret parallel Romulus.
oh, and the Romulus. Oh my lord!
He's sick.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
I cannot wait to own one of those.
Was there anything else in that picture?
There was something, but I didn't even pay attention.
I think they were commons.
Yeah.
But I know, like, me personally, I'm really craving, like, that, secret parallel IP Masquerena. That'd be nice.
I wouldn't.
That'd be really
That'd be a
nice.
great thing to
I
have.
wouldn't mind a Priz Borrowload Savage Dragon.
Yeah.
Deserves,
Mm.
deserves that sort of printing.
What about you, Kadir? What cards do you want to be reprinted in the next set?
I don't have a clue. I don't know anymore.
Come on, there's got to be something that you're missing. You are.
I just want Electromite back.
Is that
Oh
what
my
you
God.
want? Far out. Appaloosa as an ultra would be good, so it's easier for people to get, and we don't really need it as a Priz secret. It won't look that much different, I don't think.
Because they're
It's
putting
coming
it in the gold set.
series.
Yeah.
But they're not afraid to reprint things twice, almost back to back. They did it last year.
Yeah, it was a
True.
sword.
Borrow Sword, yeah.
They did it for Kagari as well.
I think Kagari got an alternate art
True.
though.
Yeah, in the dual
I
overload.
think
Yeah.
Appaloosa is as well, right?
Oh yeah, you're
Ah,
right.
alternate
It
art,
is.
yeah,
It is. So there's no harm in giving it an ultra reprint in the tins, and then the alternate art will still sell pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Any other cards you guys think we should be getting? I mean, there's a lot of cards that I think Boral Savage and Appaloosa are the two main ones people need and should be
Yeah.
reprinted.
Trying to think what boosters were getting reprinted in the tins.
So, Strike, Dark, Neostorm, Raging.
So Phantasme,
Well, the one. I don't know. The last
maybe
one. Chaos
Priz
Impact.
Ding.
Yeah,
Priz Ding would be kind of
yeah
cool.
dude. Oh.
Or
That'd be
even
nice
just a
as.
rarity bump for all the Orcus cards.
They were in
They were
Soul Fusion, though?
yeah, they were a set before, unfortunately.
Damn.
I mean, I've been fanging for prismatic Dragoonity tuners, but I just think I'll never get that. So
I think I know what Kadir's fanging for. He wants a Priz Dogwood. So he can splash his cash again.
Yeah, let's not make that mistake again. Let's not make that same mistake.
well, Kadir, he just spent $200 on a Dragon Link deck, and there is
yeah,
a ban
but-
list next month, and I doubt anything will get touched, to be honest. But we're here.
One of us.
One of us, literally all of us on this chat have played Dragon Link one time or another.
Surely, yeah. Surely it's just like another blank, or like just bringing some cards back to 3.
Well,
Yeah,
Ryan,
maybe not 3.
yeah, Ryan mentioned it last time. The best thing to do on this ban list is to take things off the list. As opposed to putting-
Electromite,
Yeah.
Harp Horror.
No,
Rusty Bardage.
Electromite could stay banned.
Nah.
I'll laugh if that's
Yeah,
the
right.
only thing that stays banned.
I don't even know what else they could take off.
It
Yeah.
did nothing wrong.
Ban
It
everything.
did
Rusty
everything.
Bardage.
No, like I understand that like when it
Thing
did
wrong.
get banned, everything got banned with it. Like Thunder's got banned, like Thunder Colossus got banned, all the other like big cards got banned.
I want
But, like-
Colossus back.
Now there's like you got Adamantimators, you got everything like
Yeah.
Megalith in the thing, you got Dragon Link killing it. Like
I don't think Electromite would make the deck that much stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The card's
Yeah,
pretty
I think-
good.
Honestly,
It
yeah.
makes it good,
Right
but
now,
every other
Electromite
deck's still a lot
can come
better.
back.
Ask Truth Gaming, he will say otherwise.
Don't worry about Truth. What was that, Ryan? What did you say?
Still the best deck.
I think Electromite can definitely come back. I think it's pretty like based on what we have now. I think one Electromite's fine.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Absolutely fine.
I agree. All right. Time to move on to the thing I want to talk about the most is the new Dragoonity cards from the structure deck that just got revealed a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We'll start with the trap because that's the spell card because that's redundant. When this card is activated, you can target one level 4 or lower Dragoonity monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. If your Dragoonity monster with an original level of 5 or higher attacks, it's unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of the damage step. You can only activate one Dragoonity draft per turn. You know what my problem is with this card? It doesn't special summon a Dragoonity from the deck. That's all it needed to do.
Oh,
Or special summon it from the
Really?
graveyard. Special summon it from the graveyard. What? In almost no scenarios do you need the Dragoonities back in your hand. It's just it's so ridiculous.
something I thought of just now would be like those like cards of consonants, deep draw, Exodia decks. You just play one of these.
True.
Add it back. I don't know. That's like all I can think of.
Yeah, but yeah, Dragoonity
The rejuve play.
Dragoonity have no need to be in the hand. Once they're in the grave, that's where they belong for the most part. And
I think
Well,
Dragonities
if you ask me,
need.
Someone
I
go.
think Dragoon needs. Yeah, I'll go. I think Dragoon needs a quick launch for the deck.
Aw,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Okay.
Nah, see, they are pretty broken as it is.
Unity is fine.
Yeah, Dragoon is pretty broken
Yeah,
as it is.
I think Unity is just fine.
Yeah, like, you know, what, 8 new cards, 6 out of the 8? I'll take it.
Mm.
You know, this card though is actually trash. So, onto the trap card, which is okay,
Yeah.
but the more I think about it, the more I think it's pretty redundant, and I'll explain why. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a Dragoonity Synchro monster, negate the activation, and if you do, banish it. Then, if you control a level 10 Dragoonity monster, one Dragoonity monster you control gains attack equal to the number of cards banished face up times 100. You can only activate one Dragoonity Purgatory per turn. The reason I think this card's redundant is because if so you play the Lechery combo, which means you've already made spell cards null and void. So the only card you really fear is evenly matched, but you've already got 2 negates to cover that. Actually, well, you got the one, which is the Boral Savage. So the only way you're going to lose is to double evenly. And if you're going to get double evenly, that just sucks to be you. You better have it, I guess. I think this card's pretty redundant, to be honest. I did like it when I first saw it, but...
It's pretty nice.
I just
Generic Infinity Barriers are always good.
Yeah, but I feel like Konami do this when they want to like support a deck. They'll just give him an Infinity Barrier. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
this deck needs support. Here, have this Omni Negate.
And dude, the artwork on this card is sick.
Yeah, you like the...
I love it so much.
There's Trish
Brionac and-
Brionac.
Well, it's just
What was it?
Brionac.
Is it Gungany?
Yeah, Brionac and Gungnir getting like roasted alive. It's like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But yeah, this card's good. But like I said, if you fear traps that much, you could just side Greed, a Morphage Greed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
aren't the Morphage cards kind of bricky though?
Nah, because if you draw
So,
them,
like-
it's all right because
It's still fine.
you just add extenders off the Gaydurg instead. Like I've had hands
True.
where if the only brick is Goliath because you want to summon it from your deck, you don't want it in your hand to lose the card advantage. But if you open what's the card called again? Not Greed.
Lechery or Greed.
If you let's say for example, because you only play Lechery in the main deck, if you open Lechery and then you make Gaydurg the 3rd time when you summon it, you don't have to search the Lechery. You can search a Baby Rock again or search an extender of some sort. It's actually almost better in some scenarios to open that card. So
Is there a confirmed date for the Dragoonity deck in TCG? I don't actually know.
no,
I'll
not
have
that
a
I know
look.
of.
Is
I don't
there?
think so, though.
No, but I know they're gonna get it in August. So they're gonna get it sometime this month. The OCG. So I guess we get.
I know we got the Charmer confirmed,
Yeah, which is.
and I know we got the latest deck build pack confirmed.
Mm.
But like, it makes me worried that they might do another Toon Chaos thing, and just randomly put the Dragoonity cards in a weird set.
Like with the
It's like all ultras.
Infernobles and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be so cooked. Surely not, though.
Oh,
Dragoonity
no.
is very popular.
Maybe in Maxim. No, it wouldn't be Maxim Gold. It's too soon.
Nah.
Truth be told,
Dragoonity is very popular.
yeah. Truth be
They
told,
should do their own deck.
Yeah. Truth be told, though, I
Yeah.
think Dragoonity, especially the tuners, need a rarity bump, especially Chaos and stuff, and like Senatus. You know, I'm sick
Nah,
of
just-
having common Koosas. Oh, we lost Ryan. It's fine. He'll be back.
Oh.
The camera will fix itself. But yeah, for the most part,
There it goes.
he's back. The new Dragoonity cards are quite good, and I'm happy with them. I think the deck's going to be broken. There are a multitude of 2 to 3 card combos that set up boards that you've never seen before. Shout out to Phoenix on YouTube for showing me a lot of the combos. It's he showed
Yeah.
most of them.
That Phoenix Flare guy?
Yeah, he's just
He's cool.
yeah, he's really cool, and he's just really
He's really
good.
on it.
Is really good at explaining how the deck functions and how, because I remember Team Sam X and someone else were making like a weird, like Halky Fibrax version. Where they just
Clickbait video.
Yeah, it was just, and I looked at the deck. I'm like, this just doesn't look cool to me. And Phoenix just roasted the shit out of it. It was really fun to watch. So
Tier 1 Dragoonity, best deck.
pretty much.
Oh my god, this deck's insane.
Three
Needle
hand
fight.
traps, man. 3 hand traps. That's like, ugh. So yeah, I think Dragoonity are going to be a solid tier 2 deck in my opinion. They also have a combo that makes Crystal Wing on the 5th summon, which means you're Nibiru proof and sometimes Ash proof if they hold it for something. So
Yeah.
there's a hand trap resistant there too, which is super appreciated. Shout out Crystal Wing.
I think people forget how broken like the what is it, Dragunity Armor Mistletoe is. That level 6 dude
Yeah.
is really broken.
And now you can just
and
straight up search him.
yeah, and like that one period of time where it was like Heretic, well, it was like Dragunity Dragon Ruler was
Yeah.
a really good deck. Like the cards are so strong, like
None.
Atum,
They're not once per turn.
Dragon, Atum, and like Red Eyes, and now LP, and now Heretic Seal, and just all these cards. It's pretty sick. It excites me.
I mean, the thing I like about Dragunity Glow is, I think I've said it before, but the fact that you can just like equip Gatorg to the Mistletoe and then banish Glow to summon Gatorg, use its effect, then make a Tum out of it. It's really nice.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
Atum is super underrated.
Yeah.
Like so good.
It's just another LP, right? I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
we
mean, I made a combo
Go on.
once with like Heretic cards and Dragon Link, and you actually make Atum and LP, and it's just like nice.
Wow.
Really good because it just summons anything out of your deck
Yeah.
twice.
That's nice. Well, if we lose LP for some reason, Dragunity just don't end on the Goliath, I guess. But I think they can do everything else because summoning off Pissed is the last thing we do in the combo. So it's really, yeah. I don't think Dragunity will lose hard to an LP loss. We just lose the extra deck lock, I guess. But I'm sure there'll be another way to get to it.
You could do the whole that Link 3 Simorg thing, couldn't you, as well, with Dragunity? Because on some of them wing beasts.
Yeah, the issue is, for example, if you use, if your main play starter is Senatus, it locks you into summoning dragons from your extra deck. So you can't play things like that. You can't play things like the Union Carriers. You can't do any of that. You're locked into just dragons. Like my whole extra deck is just dragons. There's not a single non-dragon except Hulky Fibrax. So
Just fair enough.
yeah.
Hulky's pretty strong.
Well, yeah, there are some hands where Hulky Fibrax would get you to the combo. Like I said, the deck has a multitude of 3-card combos, but there's 3 ofs everything. So you're gonna get there eventually. So the deck's really good. I'm excited to play it IRL. I want to get OCG versions of all the cards too. I might put in an order for 3 structure decks. So, next topic. Anyone have anything in mind? Or do you want to go straight to the top 8?
I was going to say those Baby, Endymion, Selene, Alistair, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Magistus.
I can't remember much about them. That's the only thing.
Well, so I think they're doing like a more lore for all the popular spellcasters like you said, Alistair and all that stuff, which is gonna be pretty cool. I'm not sure how powerful they're gonna be. Nothing seems too threatening as of yet, but who knows, right?
Yeah.
I think it's just really good synergy with Alistair. Like I know the level 4 changes attribute, and the link ones are light.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Yeah.
I can't remember what else they did. I just know they toggle, take control, and MC stuff.
I know they equip themselves out of the extra deck or out of the grave.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. And they do stuff.
I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I mean, I don't really know a deck's full power till the deck's released and other people start doing stuff with it, so...
Yeah.
I'm never the one to break
Well, yeah,
anything.
based on like initial observation, it's not like a meta deck or anything.
Yeah. I mean, when I first looked at Megalith, I thought there was nothing special, and then you brought up full and how much that makes a difference, and here I am wanting the deck now. So,
And it's not even full power. There's still is it Diviner or something they're waiting on?
That card's just like another starter, really. Don't
I just
need.
hear everyone talking about it, and I have no idea what it does.
Oh, it's just it just sends like Herald of Arclight out of your extra, and then makes another one and does Needle Fiber. It's just like everything. It's like Deskbot 001, whatever, and like Deskbot 003, but like less steps.
So Kadir, I have a question for you.
Sure.
And we lost Ryan again, and he's back.
I know.
So what was the final straw in the camel's back that made you buy Dragon Link?
I think we're just having a deck that doesn't really compete with the rest.
I mean,
Like you guys,
go on.
yeah, like you guys said, like who knows if RP gets banned or not, but I don't know. It seems fun. I like combo decks.
I'm sure Ryan will figure out something if it does, and can keep playing it.
True. From what I gather, though, I've been seeing
Yeah, it's
like
fun.
the Dragon Link has actually morphed quite a bit over the past few months. It went from like the old Savage Abomination board, then it moved to like VFD boards, then it moved to like what we're doing now, which is like
Herald, yeah.
Herald and stuff. It's
They were
deck,
FTKing at one point.
yeah.
Yeah.
The deck
Still can.
deck has serious potential to just keep morphing because there's just so many dragon cards out there. I miss Argapane though.
Mm.
Just imagine Argapane and Dragoon.
Wow. Yeah, no, thank you.
He's a spellcaster, I think,
Oh, is he?
He's
I just know.
because you can make him with Magicalized Fusion. I know that.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I just.
But I mean,
go on.
you can make Red Eyes Dragoon with Muddy Mud Dragon and any dragon effect monster, so that's always good.
But you lose out on the popping effect entirely, I think.
Sure, but then you still have your Broken Floodgate,
That's fair.
and then you can probably make a Boral Sword if you're doing that anyway. So
yeah, true.
yeah,
True.
it's fine. But yeah, Dragon Link, great deck.
Yeah. Speaking of Dragoon, I'm so excited for that card to come out.
Me
I
too.
feel like it's missed its time.
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
I think it fits right in, man. This beautiful, glorious, broken mess of a TCG format we have right now.
See, a lot of people complain about broken formats like this, but I love them. I love broken cards. I love broken I just enjoy. I don't want
Me
Halki
too.
Fibrax to get banned. I don't want LP to get banned. I don't want Block Dragon to get banned. I just love these broken stuff. I love it. It's sick. And then we get cards like this that help beat those decks, so it's fine.
And even sort of segueing into the top 8 thing, there's how many different decks was there?
Here, let's do that. I'll bring it up on the screen for everyone.
There's
So,
Dragon.
so we've got 2 Dragon Links. Let's have a look. I'll open it up. So we've got Dragon Link, first place. Second place was...
7 decks?
Yeah.
6 decks.
So first place was Dragon Link. Second place was Megalith. Third... Well, now we're in the top 4. I don't know what the standings were in top 4, though. We got Eldritch, Synchro, Dragma. Then we got Dragon Link again in top 4. Just Rock in top 4. Top 8, sorry. Infernoble in top 8. And Eldritch. Just Eldritch, Dragma. And then Invoke Dragma. So that's the top 8 entirely. I mean,
Very diverse.
it's good, and I am somewhat surprised Dragon Link won because of cards like Forbidden Droplet being allowed. I thought that card would be the doom of this deck, but I guess people just didn't see it enough. So it's interesting.
They just didn't draw it because I think I don't know if it was MCOL40. It was some other channel. They were saying how literally every deck had it sided, and I think it's just the Dragma invoked one had it mained.
Yeah.
But all of them are still like choosing to side it. That'll probably change now.
Well, I would. I mean, I mained it in all my decks. I think it's insane. So let's talk about the first place Dragon Link deck. It's pretty standard for the most part.
Yeah, I guess the new standard, right?
Yeah. So the new standard now.
I mean,
is
it is
playing,
50 cards.
Yeah, I guess that's not so
I
standard.
like
'Cause
that.
people are playing 60 now. So, yeah. This deck's playing Foolish Burial. I haven't seen that in a Dragon Link deck in a while.
I mean, it's good.
Mine was playing.
Yeah. And,
But like, what he can only really foolish a Safer or an Abzerata.
Yep.
But like, he's got triple Word Legacy Guard Dragon, so it's never bad.
No,
Like,
you're right.
It's never bad.
Yeah. And, Noctivision's becoming a 3-of staple now, which is nice. That card's really strong. And this
No
deck,
Maxi to punish it, so
that's true.
a free summon and a free draw.
Yeah.
Like,
And a free chain block twice.
Yeah.
The card's pretty
bonkers
nuts.
card.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I guess what's interesting about this deck is it's no FTK or it's no like VFT. It's just very simple like Savage, Spears, Appaloosa, and Carrier. Like it's just very safe, right? It's just doing a generically powerful, safe end field.
Yeah.
Not worrying about like some all-in combo.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah.
This gets my seal of approval, especially 50 card, man. I like that number for a long time in Dragon Link.
Yeah.
I think the last one you uploaded was 45.
Like all the ones I played at events always been like 50, always 50.
Well, I think the reason, for example, the FTK one isn't played anymore is because people just know it now. It's
definitely,
unlike, when Dark World FTK, Danger Dark World FTK was a thing, everyone was playing that because it was just so stupidly consistent at doing it. Where the Dragon Link one had
And it was just like,
Dragon Link had choke points, and once people figured it out, it became redundant. So,
like Danger Dark World FTK didn't have a lot of weaknesses. Like especially when Grinder Golem was still legal, it's like you couldn't get impermed with a Grinder Golem, and you as assaulted your opponent. So there was just no counterplay. There was just nothing that they could do like, at all. Like to me, that's a beautiful FTK because it's just they're just powerless. How do they stop it? How do you stop it?
They're powerless. You're a pig.
It's true though. Like, what can they do?
Well, I remember my first regionals back. Actually, it was my first regionals ever because I never played regionals back in like 2014 when I was playing. Round 3, I versed a kid who was playing Danger Dark Worlds, and I was playing a Go Second Shadow Dino list. Anyway, I didn't know what he was playing. I chose to go second. He's FTKing me. I'm sitting there bored out of my mind. He goes, I know this is boring. I said, you goddamn right. Anyway, I lose, obviously. Go game 2. I go first. I brick.
Powerless.
Yep, I brick. He beats me
Take
again.
it, boy.
But that time he goes, oh yeah, sorry about that, man. And I go, you're not sorry. This is exactly what you wanted. You came here to piss people off, and you got what you wanted. And I'm like, you're a pig. I literally cracked it at him. I was like, you're an asshole. So,
Aww.
I've taught you well.
Hey man, he just wants to FTK.
No, Ryan. No FTKs here, all right?
tell him, Steph. Tell him.
What? I'm supposed to spend like $300 worth of cards just to watch a guy combo up for half an hour and not let me play? No, screw that.
But what if it's what is it? The Clock Dragon FTK?
No, well that's cool.
Nothing.
Yeah, bro.
No FTK.
But that has choke points too.
Ban FTKs all up.
I mean,
If you're gonna FTK someone, you deserve a slap. That should be a rule in Konami. I should be able to slap you for trying to waste my time.
Jeez, Steph, this is the second episode in a row where you've enacted violence against people.
You know what?
Honestly, though, real talk, there should be a no burn damage first turn clause. That would solve a lot of the game's issues, I think.
That's so true, and that also solve that.
I agree.
That also solve that bullshit burn damage in time, where it's like game 3,
exactly.
Game 3, you go first. There's only a minute on the clock. You just summon something that burns damage, and you win from it.
Cowboy.
Yep.
Cowboy, it could be anything. It could be, there's heaps of ways to do it.
You'd probably have to make it. You can't.
Hunting Hound.
What was Sanjay's Dragon League tech when Agapane was a thing?
Scarlet, Dragon Archfiend.
That's right.
No, that's it.
Fucking eye roll.
What about, was it Parachute? It's Salamangreat Parachute or something?
Yep, I actually did play that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Arrow, yeah. Salamangreat Arrow.
You summon it off Stelio.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he parried someone at Nats last year.
Barber.
And you got
Burning
the
Barber.
heroes have that dystopia, I think it is.
No, that can't.
Yeah.
Wait, can they burn on turn 1 or turn 0?
Dystopia, yeah. It burns level 4 Destiny Hero. So usually 1600.
That'll do it.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to the next deck. Second place, we have Megalith, Rock.
Yeah,
Ryan,
Megalith.
You called it. You said this deck would be nuts. Did you think this would play extra Foolish Burial Goods?
Bonkers.
Or extra Foolish Burial, I should say.
Well, you can play extra Foolish Burial, but like that means you can't set cards on that turn, I believe.
Yeah.
So if you activate that, you can't set your Unformed. Like your Quick Play Ritual is very good because you can summon the big guy out of the deck that pops cards on the field.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you can't do that. So it's like a small downside. But I mean, it's fine. It's good consistency. Like to me now, because I've been working on my build, and I made a video and like certain combos. Like he could just play a third Senju and like a second Incantation Talismandra, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe a second Candle. No, yeah. He could just play more Incantation, more Senju to search more Ritual card and to avoid the downside effect of that. But I mean, he's going for the Archfiend King Calamity lock, which is so easy to achieve. And then on top of that, you have the Black Magician Chaos Max as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really impressive. Like, because it can just do anything. Like, it's not you have good strategies for each matchup. Like, you can cold wave every card and pop every card in your deck. Get rolling. So you play versus back row decks. You just pop everything. Play versus combo decks. You cold wave them. Your deck's insanely consistent and good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you?
Then Megalith.
Are you? Now I'm not too, knowledgeable about the deck, but I'm kind of surprised to not see anything like some Dragma cards in there, right? Aren't they like just free searches? In the end.
True. Yeah.
From
I guess
memory,
I made a video that's coming out soon where I actually do play Dogmatica and Megalith in the same deck.
Yeah.
And I guess the idea is if you draw a Dogmatica card, you can do a lot more with a lot less cards.
Yeah.
That's the main advantage. Yeah. But of course, they lock you out of the extra deck, so that usually means no Gallant Granite. But this deck's main function is like a few of the cards are quick play ritual summons. So even though you can't do extra deck, you can still set it up in a way that you have the options to, I guess, interact with your opponent.
Yeah.
If you call that interacting, though, if you call like cold waving monster effects interactive, yeah, but it is. I think it's interactive.
Sure.
You have to work for it.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Speaking of interactive, have you watched the replay of the finals match, Ryan?
No, I haven't. No, I missed that one.
So I'm still. Maybe someone will leave a comment that watches. I don't see how he could have won. Apparently he misplayed, but the way I saw it, he was going to lose either way because his opponent had Droplet. So I don't think it would have mattered what he did.
I did hear there was some controversy about that because of a misplay or something. So I haven't seen it myself.
He summoned the wrong monster or something.
Yeah.
But the way I saw it, even if he picked the right one to summon Chaos Magician, whatever it is, it still would have got dropleted.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's something I didn't see.
Yeah. Does Calamity work like VFD and stuff where it just instantly triggers?
Yeah. Well, they can't respond any cards to the activation of it.
Okay.
So it's more or less like as a thought.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's interesting. Do you think playing Xyz Encore was an error? Because apparently there was not much Numron running around this tournament.
It seemed like it was an error based on that tournament,
Because Lund said that, and Ghost Ogre, he didn't really side in.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. But, I mean, you got to prepare for that, because you'd expect everyone to run it, because it is such a strong deck.
Well, that's what I was confused with. When I saw nothing in the top cut for that deck, I was really surprised. Maybe it's just not as powerful as I think it is. I don't know.
I think it's good. I think we're just running too many hand traps. Whereas OCG, it's just triple max C. Just draw into all your outs.
Yeah, it could be a max C issue. It could just be like people like Numeron in Japan. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to the next deck. We've got Eldritch Synchro Dogmatica. I've never seen anything quite like this before, but it looks interesting.
I mean, it's just the best of all worlds, right?
Yeah. It's literally a mishmash of everything.
I just can't play a deck like this because it's just
too much mish.
The extra deck's just so tight.
Yeah. I mean,
looking at it now, it just looks so he's playing Psyframe Gears Zeta and the Chaos Ruler in his the Magical Dragon Chaos in the extra deck.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. I guess it can add Dogmatica cards to your hand after you combo off.
I'm noticing a trend that Nibiru is actually not in any of these guys' decks except him. He's got it in the side deck too. So the last two decks didn't.
I think that the next Dragon Link guy has it in his main. But I mean, he plays 60 card.
All right, we'll move on to the next one, which is the Dragon Link one Ryan was speaking about, which has the main deck Nibiru. Also main decking 2 Triple T, which is interesting. It's the first time I've seen that card being played, and he sided the droplets, which is probably a mistake. Should have swapped them over.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Should have swapped them over. Now he's playing that I can't, what's it called? I can't remember. The one next to the
Phylon Cube.
Yeah, that one.
Phylon, yeah.
To search the. This is the combo Brian you were talking about, Brian, right? Is this the one he kind of was building?
Yeah. It's like this thing where you can search the smoke grenade and then pop it with rocket cards.
Yeah.
And then you look at your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
Like that Vylon card there is low key really broken. It's actually like so good because
You summon it off
searching.
Fibrax, right?
Yeah.
So,
Like because you need to synchro it for a light monster,
mm.
which is fine. You make Herald of Arclight, it's fine. But then like search any equip spell in the game, that's pretty good. Like it's super
So
versatile.
even going first, you could Romulus add Ravine, Vylon add Lance.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed too with this deck specifically is that, you know, watching people, like, you lose 2 cards before you get to play. And then you get locked out of your extra deck. And then you get an Omni Negate to fight. It's actually super strong. Because you lose a card off the Levy, you lose a card off the Smoke Grenade, then you're locked out of the extra deck with the Buster Destruction Sword, and you've got the Savage to deal with. That's insanity.
Yeah.
How do you out that? And not only that, the Smoke Grenade gets to pick what card you lose.
And you might have the Appaloosa as well.
Yeah.
And the Herald.
You just gotta hope you have Droplet
Yeah.
in your hand.
Better have it. Better have it. That's nuts.
Get Sphere Mode.
But the problem is you can't even have the Droplet because they'll just kill it with the Smoke Grenade. You have to draw it for turn for it to be safe.
Mm.
And then you have to pitch cards off the Droplet. So then you might evenly be left with like 1 card left.
Well, if it's just Black
I guess it better be a 1-card combo.
Yeah, just Black Metal Dragon.
True. It's got to be one of them, yeah.
Actually, Black Metal requires a discard, so actually it's not even... It's more or less a 1.5 card combo. Alright, next deck. We've got just a standard rock deck. Looks like it's main decking Dark Ruler no more, which is interesting.
This one is a bit different because it's playing Miracle Rupture.
Okay.
That's the new card from Battles of Legend.
What does that card do?
It's just Foolish Burial is a rock monster.
Oh.
So he's playing the Revival Golem next to the Lion for that. And he's also playing the Kokimeru guy, the Kokimeru supplier.
Yeah.
So that's sick too. I mean, I'm a big fan of Unexpected Die in Adamantipator. I'm a big fan of that. And he's actually very simple.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not too sure how good Dark Ruler would be for him, but maybe he gets lucky and hits all the combo decks.
True.
Who knows?
I mean, the top 8 is combo decks, except for one Eldritch, like pure Eldritch player. Everything else is combo.
Yeah.
So, and again,
That is true.
main decking Triple T, which is still, I guess, incorrect, but here we are. Maybe we're the stupid ones.
I mean, I don't mind playing like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I really don't mind it. I mean, it can be the best. It can be the best card in the game, or it can just be a brick.
Yeah, true.
That's really just how it goes.
Yeah.
Just quickly flicking back to that other list, you can also TTT a card out of your hand. How are you saying Levy? You can TTT one out.
You could lose 3 before your turn even starts. Holy shit. And then you've obviously wasted a hand trap, so you've lost 2 cards of... Oh my god, you're down to 2 cards by the time you're drawing.
And you've got, what, 3 or 4 negates? You got the 7 negate, 5 cards in hand.
Maybe that's the strategy behind that.
Most likely, yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, that's usually how it was with like Thunder Dragon, Dragon Link with like Diabolos and Levy.
Yeah.
You just make them play with way less.
Yeah.
But you had way more.
I mean, you know, how are you going to fight through 3 negates with 1 card in your hand? That's not happening. Holy crap. I didn't even think of that. Next deck is Infernoble. I mean, there's no surprise here. This made the top cut. It's a fantastic deck.
I think it's still flying under the radar a bit.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Because I seeing a lot of the ones on stream, it was just Smoke Grenade. I think there was something... the Red Lotus card. And plus, like, Dolphin and stuff, getting rid of cards. It's just like, cool, goodbye to your hand.
Yeah.
So, what exactly does this deck do? Because I didn't get to see the game, and I'm a bit too new to know this deck properly.
Isolde Turbo.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, it just Assault turbos into, you know, and then it makes Haki Fibrax. Then it basically Smoke Grenades you to lose a card out of your hand. Usually, you know, killing the mass monster negators. Usually, you know, the droplets,
and
things like that.
If you stop one like play, because usually they special, don't they? And then their normal's like the last thing they do. So it's just like they do everything. If you negate it, okay, normal summon, continue.
Yeah. Playing double assault. to keep
I
going.
think it's pretty similar to like Adamantipator,
Yeah.
but instead of like Gallant and Granite, you have Isolde. And yeah,
Probably better.
you just try and synchro summon a lot and make this big boss dude that looks at your opponent's hand and says you can't play.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
it's just make Isolde and you full combo.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Welcome back to the Dark Warrior days, I guess. Isolde starts everything.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested at like the 40 card because I know that 60 card works.
Yeah.
Like 50 and 60 card works in this kind of deck.
Mhm.
And like I know the next set, Phantom Rage, with the new Phantom Knight cards, like it's actually quite good to play Phantom Knight cards in this deck as well. So we'll see how that goes in a few months, I guess. Like I think this deck's deck count might increase.
Yeah.
Maybe. I have a feeling.
Interesting. Next deck. Just standard old Dragma Eldritch. This is nothing special here. I guess it's all.
I think the pot of
extravagant.
duality is very interesting.
Oh, duel! I didn't even see that.
No. They were meant to be desires or something. There was someone said there was a typo.
Oh, really?
Like when
Okay.
they did the list, it's meant to be extrav or triple T or something.
Right.
Well,
so that goes.
in
Sorry.
my opinion, I would rather play Magician Souls. I think that's just how I see it.
I mean,
Because I actually played this like a bit against one of my friends because we were just testing decks, and I found instead of using like Extrav and Desires, because there's some problems with those cards. Because this deck can get really grindy, and I think if you Extrav the wrong thing or if you Desires the wrong thing, you just can't win and you can't play.
Mm.
So I know I was using Magician Souls as like a more, I guess, safe draw engine.
yeah.
And like Magician Soul is good as well because you get to make a Link Karibo for free, which means you can special your Ecclesia. That's also pretty good.
Hmm.
That's just how I thought about that deck. But like, because like he plays like Schism, and that can it can kind of backfire. Again, if you extrav the wrong things. I mean, he's playing a lot of copies. Does he play Winder?
He's not. What the hell? Where's Winder?
Where's Winder? Is that a typo as well?
That it has to. Be,
I'm
right?
just trying to find it to see if I can.
How are you not playing Winder? What the hell?
That's really
He's
weird.
playing. Yeah. What the? Nah. There must be a typo. There's no way. He's not making construct off it.
Can
I mean,
But why would you?
You can make construct because if you make construct, you get to send enemy Dogmatica cards. Because Shadow Schism's like second effect, where you get to send a monster of the same attribute.
Yeah.
So making construct can be like low key pretty good, but I mean the main appeal of Schism is Winder. I
Yeah.
think. I find that a bit weird.
I mean,
I do.
Being locked under Winder when they time it correctly, and then being forced to fight Eldritch cards off too, that seems broken to me.
Yeah, it's pretty like it's a very simple basic deck, but it's strong at what it does.
Yeah.
It's very strong at what it does.
All right, final deck. We've got Invoked Dogmatica, which I thought was going to be a prime contender to win this thing. It got close. We're looking pretty standard here. We've got Triple T in the main again. No droplets to be seen. Oh, there is 3 droplets in the main.
He,
Three
he
droplets.
mains 3, yeah.
3 droplets.
I
in the
think he's going second, surely. He's got Pancratops in his deck, so I think he's going second, right? Or am I wrong?
That
I mean,
seems-
it could be going
It
first.
could be
it could go
both.
either way.
Because he doesn't call by the graves as well. But
Yep.
he's running what? The 3 Ash, the Gamma package, the Imperms, the droplets.
The Pancratops is
Tacticals.
weird too. Triple Maximus side deck. Whoa, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I guess he was expecting a lot of mirrors. So if he had,
Yeah, I mean, he can
Three,
scope
throw
out
it in.
game 1. I like that. Again, I didn't think about doing that, but it's like you kind of scope out your game 1, see if you can play Maximus or not, and then you can decide it in if you can. That's pretty smart. I like.
just quickly going back to that Dragma Eldritch,
Yeah.
it was 2 Winder instead of 1 Construct and 1 App Cologne, and it was
Yeah, okay.
Tactics instead of Duality.
Okay.
So the Duality is
Oh,
a
okay.
Tactics, and then 1 less Cologne and Winder.
Construct.
I like
Yeah,
that.
so it was
yeah.
two of each.
That's much better.
That's how it should be. But you're right. One bad extravagance and you're screwed.
Yeah, I think Extravagance is really weird. Like, obviously it's broken, but like I don't know. I'd rather play Magician Souls
Yeah.
because like Magician Souls discarding Eldritch cards just feels so good.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
So, Ben, you just sent something in the group chat. I want to open that up
Yes.
because that looks insanity. Let me just.
If you want, it's probably going to be about 250. If you want, let me know because I'm probably going to order one.
Let me show the. Oh Lord.
What
So
are we looking at?
We've got. It's like a Shadow
So-
starter kit or something.
You know how I got the
Okay.
Toon Box? It's a Shadow version, but it's done by Meta Mats, so the matte quality is going to be better than the Toon one that I have.
Yeah. This. How much is it?
It's probably going to be about 250.
Lord.
If it's any,
Yeah.
I'd have to find how much I paid for my Toon one,
Because
but that includes shipping and everything.
those sleeves are fucking nice.
Well,
They are.
just to give you
Yeah,
an
shit.
idea, like that's the Toon ones.
Oh my god. They fit
And-
perfect.
Yeah, they're like
Oh Lord.
yeah, and then double sleeved, because obviously you don't want to damage them.
Yeah.
And then like the mat and everything's like pretty nice.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god. Where's Steph? He'll love that shit. He's probably doing his food.
Oh, I'm still here.
Where's
Don't
the-
you worry.
Where's the ASMR food for the podcast?
Mukbang.
Fucking gross. Those sleeves. Dude, how do I not get this? That deck box too. What the hell?
I think
Damn.
the
field
deck
center.
box, it's gonna be is it Gem that do the deck? They've just started doing deck boxes, and I think she said it was going to be a Gem box, so it's going to be like a really nice box. The field center's meh. Like I've got a Pegasus one. The dice are quite nice. They're very heavy.
Yeah. Well, it was my birthday, so we should make a Patreon. Everyone can buy this for me.
Cough, cough.
Cough it up.
Don't cough on the podcast, man. Coronavirus is real. It's not fake. Don't buy into the conspiracy.
It's alright. You can't
True.
see I've got a mask on.
So they're the dice. Hold on. Let me make the screen a bit bigger. Show it again. Yeah. They look pretty good quality. We can't hear you. You push to talk.
Yes, I am. They're metal.
They're metal. Oh wow.
You got Blue Eyes, Red Eyes. What else we got in here? Dark Magician Girl, the Mimic Cat, whatever it is. And there's like Toon Mermaid and Gemini Elf.
I just want to say,
They're pretty nice.
finally screw yourself because now you're going to make me spend more money.
I gotta be honest, dude. The only thing I truly want from this is the deck box, the mat, and the sleeves. Oh,
And that's the whole box it came in.
Oh, what?
it actually looks like a
I want it! I
Oh,
want it!
Oh, that's sick.
Wow.
I may honestly be thinking about moving it, Stefan, so I'll let you know.
Good, because when I slap Toon Kingdom on the field, I'll slap that straight into the middle of the whole field. So you're like, yeah.
What you gotta do is you gotta open the book and take the.
The field center might be a bit hard to see though.
Yeah, it is a bit. You're a bit blurry on my end.
Tiny.
A bit-
It's basically what's on the map, but like in one thing.
So when do they think they're gonna start selling these off, or is this like a pre-order deal?
I'll see if I can find out when she said she's announcing it.
Yeah, because this mat, I want it so bad.
That Toon World box, I want it.
It's also number 8 of 100. So I'm assuming there'll be 100 Shadow ones. I don't know.
What the hell? Alright.
Well, I'll show you some others after the stream that are like super limited.
Now you're talking my language.
No.
She currently has a Dragma one up, but it's a rubber mat, so I passed on it.
This one's cloth, yeah. It's a big,
Yeah.
massive difference.
I
The only
don't
issue I
know.
have with rubber mats is I can never pick the cards up.
That's the only reason I didn't get it, because I think I linked the artwork in one of the chats the other day.
Yeah.
But
All right. Hey Ryan, do you want to talk about some OCG Meta?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Which one to start with? You want to start with China Mainland or the other one?
Oh, yeah. Let me get it up. Yeah, the China mainland. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Let's do that. I'll open it up
That
for the
one's
stream to
good.
see. All right. I hope you guys can see it well. It's pretty solid. I mean, a lot of Dragoon Orcust. Holy crap.
Yeah. So
God, I wish I was in the OCG.
this tournament looks nuts.
I wonder what 22nd was playing.
Yeah,
Probably was
so we have-
broken.
So I mean, you have the first place 60 card Infinite Knight.
Yeah.
You're not even
Link
playing
Cross?
grass.
Without link cross.
That's fine. Yeah, no link cross. Keep that in mind, guys. No link cross.
Guess
But
that-
I guess
guess
because
it
this
wasn't that
one,
relevant.
it's designed
Got banned.
to. Yeah. This one's designed to you send 4 equips off your souls, so you can summon Armageddon Knight.
yeah.
So you can keep doing stuff without link cross.
Mhm.
Like you've got like double engage, double 1-for-1, double E tele, just so many different cards compared to our meta.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty bonkers. The second place Altergeist, bleh, I don't really care.
Well, who cares about
Third
Ultimate
place,
at this
though.
point?
Yeah,
From
third
memory,
place-
Camille said she just forbidden droplet everyone.
All right then.
Yeah, I mean, our friend in our group chat said that maybe she slow played a bit or something, or
Ah, yeah.
she won in time because of Forbidden Droplet halving attack. I don't know.
Wow.
Or like she got red rebooted, but then could send the traps off the for Forbidden Droplets for extra cards.
What a chat.
That's a cool interaction.
Oh, that's what he meant. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty cool. And then third place, Shadow Invoked Dogmatica.
Bigger
I mean,
Shadow
this
engine
is
too. Wow.
one of.
Yeah.
This is kind of how I'd like to play the deck because I like Shadow monsters. I want to play more of them.
I've played a version with less, and I prefer it.
Mm.
Yeah, like I know that in most like Dogmatica deck, you can tech one of the. I know you can usually tech one of the DD Core. I've seen that a few times. What is it, Ariel?
Yep.
The Banish 3.
Some sided as well.
I know some play Beast, Dragon, and Ariel. Like I've seen those in like very heavy like Dragma Eldritch decks.
Yeah.
I've seen that a few times. But yeah, this deck's just like full of one-offs, pretty crazy. I like his ratios; they're pretty nice. They inspire me a lot. Fourth place.
Jammer.
Wait,
Striker,
did OCG get Ash back to 3?
yeah,
When did that
Link.
happen?
they did. I
2
think
lists
one of the
ago?
most recent ban lists. Yeah.
Oh,
Because Link Cross got banned last one. Last one was like really weird. They got like a Black Dragon back and Ash and something else.
wow. That's impressive because putting Ash to 2 was stupid to begin with, but here we are.
Yeah, that is a bit dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, fourth place striker. Well,
I mean, they still have Engage, so that's no shock. I mean, we still have Striker running
mean,
around.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, people
I
just
think
let that
that-
deck
that's-
die.
yeah.
Just let it go.
that's a 42 card main with triple upstart.
Must be nice, right?
Damn.
Must
And Avarice.
I mean, it's a combo deck. It's fine. All right. So I guess fifth place, Numeron Eldritch. So I mean, this is the main difference of our formats is the triple skill drain.
Mm.
And that's probably the biggest difference because like look at this deck. It's it's triple maxi, triple skill drain. We do not have that here.
No.
So I guess that's the main kind of difference,
He's
right?
also
Going
manning
on.
Ice Dragon's Prison. Is that
Yeah,
Ice
that
Dragon?
Yeah.
card's pretty good.
The card's nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think that'll see a lot more play.
Yeah, in the coming,
Mm.
yeah.
I reckon TCG Konami should bring Skill Drain to 3.
Are you mental?
No, I'm not. It will make my
Honestly-
Sacred Beast much more better.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want skill drain at 3 as well. I think it's fine.
Only if they bring Harpora back.
There's so many cards that like spells and traps that will get rid of it. Like, come on.
Mm.
What? Like you slap one Skill Drain, it's gone by the next turn.
Steph, need I remind you that there was a time where Kadir was playing a Floodgate deck, and every time he flipped that a skill drain on you or the Monarchs erupt on you, you basically
hated
you
life.
basically spat in his face. So
Yeah,
watch
that's
what you
because look at
asking
him. He
for.
deserves it.
What?
That's because he wants to play it now. As soon as he cops it against himself, though, he'll rage it.
No,
Be
but
like,
like,
as if they
you're,
brought it back.
you're giving that crappy deck a Skill Drain type of card. Why not give every deck that sort of card?
Well, no,
You've got your skill drain.
you've got your skill
Can you-
drain. Doesn't.
Oh, sorry, I require 2 bloody Sacred Beast monsters on the field. It's hard enough getting one half the time.
Well, that's what happens when you play a deck that sucks, bro. What do you want?
How about you know what? You know what? You're pushing your luck there, mate.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not even on the screen.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. Oh, there's conflict in this Elite 5. Stop saying Elite 5! Shout out to Nikita.
Shout out
bro.
Nikija, promo code what? Alright, should we
Elite
move on?
5.
Now that we've had our
I guess. I mean, on skill drain, I think
oh yeah, sure.
the game's pretty fucking crazy right now with all the broken combo cards. I
Yeah.
think skill drain can be at 3, but give us Harpy's related Duster.
I'd
Konami,
take that
please
trade.
listen to us.
I would take
But
that trade.
they'd have to.
I think that's like fair.
The issue with cards like Skill Drain is that they just have no there's no maintenance cost, there's no restriction to it, there's no nothing to it. The card is just outright broken.
But
Listen, you
it's
pay
also
1,000
slow.
life points, that's a lot.
It's also slow though, because you could just like Nadir Servant, send an Ents, and that's
yeah,
it.
I suppose you're right. I suppose it's not that
So
hard.
there's so many outs. So many outs.
And
Yeah.
you can still
There's a
activate
lot
the
of
skills, can't you?
Hmm.
So you could just like Maximus send an Ents again, or like any other
True,
card
because it only negates the effects. It doesn't stop activation.
activations. Yeah.
That's true. Actually, maybe it's not that bad. Interesting. I also
would
find
turn you-
the Planet Pathfinder, they're really going for that field spell, which is, you need a normal
Well,
summon.
yeah,
That's
like-
a good one.
If you don't have your Numeron network, you don't really have a game.
Yeah.
So you kind of need him.
Yeah, 100%. Next,
I respect it. I really do.
Dragoon
So
or
next is the
Ghast?
Orcust. Yeah.
Or
So the
Cast.
Orcust deck that we do not have. Orcust is really popular there. I know that this tournament that we're looking at doesn't have Phantom Rage legal,
Okay.
but I know they've started playing Rusty Bardich again
Oh,
with the new Phantom Knight cards because
Must
they're
be
pretty
nice.
damn good. Yeah, it must be nice. But like, just look at this guy's deck. You know, they have the Vanity's emptiness in the side deck, bunch of one-offs everywhere. It's just glorious. And like, I guess they play how many starters? They've got Triple Gersu. He's only playing Armageddon Knight or Grappa. That's very interesting. Yeah,
And
Triple Gersu,
Mathematicians
Triple
that's
Scrap,
there, yeah.
Double Math. Yeah, they're at 1 or 2. I can't remember, but I guess
I think it's 2.
OCG
And then
Orcust-
Armor's at 2.
Yeah, OCG Orcust is like play heaps of starters. So eventually, when you don't get hand trapped, you're playing, right? So that's pretty much how it's going. And like, people have to understand, like, Harp Horror versus Maxi is fine because you just sit on the Nightmare and pass because the Nightmare floats anyway. So you actually lose nothing off getting Maxied on Harp.
True.
That's why it's so good.
And it can't die to Link Monsters.
You can't die to Link Monsters. Mm-hmm.
Big booty.
It's also good how this is diverse as well. Like the first 6 have all been different decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's extremely diverse, I think.
Must be nice having Harp Horror. Why can't we have one?
I wish I was in OCG.
Just one. I mean, I don't think putting it to one really does anything anyway. You just put it back.
Harp is so weird. Yeah, but like, Harp is so weird though. Like, I don't
They
know.
need to hit the deck some other way though, because like us having multiple Galatea and Harp is probably too strong.
Mm.
Whereas for them it's 1/1, which seems okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can balance it. Really, it's really hard. I mean, I like Orcus too. I would love to see Harp Horror come back, but I just don't know how it's balanceable.
I remember towards
Really
the
don't.
end of the Orcus format, you were really depressed over it, but you were just like, I'm sick of the deck. I don't want to play it. Just doesn't feed my Yu-Gi-Oh thirst anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem was it was the best deck though. Like it was like
It
this
wasn't
the
just
Sky
the
Striker
best deck.
Orcust.
It honestly felt like a tier 0 format. That's how many people were playing it. You know what I mean? It was just so
Yeah.
good.
It was almost a bit too versatile. Kind of like Dragman, not so much the same, but you know, you could just run the one Harp, one Nightmare, one Skeleton, chuck in everything else, like Lunar Lights,
Yeah.
Machina. Shit, I can't remember what else there was. Just like everything, scrap.
True. It'd probably be
Yeah,
more
like-
broken now with Haki Fibrax too. It'd probably even stupider now.
Or,
Yeah,
I know with Hagi Fiber, you can do stuff with Union Carrier to like equip Harp out of your deck, and then activate its effect. So I know that's a thing,
Yeah.
but
Wild.
again, I liked Orcust for like non-Orcust reasons. I just liked coincidentally having a Harp Horror like in my grave.
Just
That was always
through
nice.
through your machine link combos.
Mhm.
I just like saying ding F to trigger Stasi.
Poor guy. Also,
Ding
like,
F.
there's only one Dragon's Prison in this, one Impermanence in the side. Like,
Yeah, dude, he's just
Wild.
on his one-obs, man.
Yeah.
He's happy to be there.
One cross-out designator.
Well, there's two in the side for that one. Still random, but that's the Ryan special. That one, main one, side the others. See it anyway.
Hey, man, I like doing that. I would rather. It's like this thing I've been doing forever. Like instead of playing upstart, I would rather be doing that.
Yeah.
I'd rather play like one of side cards in my main deck than like the three upstart, so I can steal a game I should never win.
Yeah.
By the off chance. That's
Yeah.
pretty much my logic.
Yeah.
'Cause
Next.
I'm not a big fan of giving away game ones for like no reason.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. So you'd rather just have that one off in there for the.
And it feels good, but like it feels good knowing you have a top deck, or it feels good like knowing there's something you can do in your deck
Okay.
to like win. That's like why I hate Mystic Mine so much, because you just build your deck in a certain way and you don't have an out for it, and it just feels bad. And then you have your main decked out for it, and then you never draw it, and then you don't need it, and it's also bad.
Well, that's why
Anyway.
I started maining Cosmic Cyclones just for that fucking strategy.
Yeah, exactly right. Which is like if you had the one Storm Duster, then it's fine.
It'd be nice,
Just play that. Yeah.
We got more Sky Striker. This
Anyway,
looks more traditional.
Sky Striker.
More
Yeah,
traditional.
whatever. Yeah, who cares about Sky Striker?
More Orcust.
Been there forever.
Yeah,
More
not
heavy
Walker.
trap Orcust. Yeah. I mean, the idea of this deck is, you get hand trapped, so you set traps.
Mm.
That's the main idea of it.
And you know, the only reason Vanity's Emptiness is legal is because Maxi is legal. You need something to go, all right, well, if you're going to make me
And
stop,
Storm Duster.
I'm going to make you stop. And yeah, Hubby's Fantastic. So, like that kind of card in our format, maybe it's okay to have it now because, like you said, this format's just so insane. But I'm sure when we start doing actual events, who Konami start acknowledging things, they'll slow things down. I think eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like Haki Fireworks won't see the light of day for very long. So next, what's
Fortunately.
this thing? Danger Tempest Magician FT. Oh wow.
Ah,
Yeah,
Tempest
so I've
Magician
seen-
and Snow.
I've seen a few of these decks, and I guess how it works is you draw a lot, you play every spell in your deck, and then you summon the Selene, Link 3.
Yeah.
Because Fairy Tale Snow is a spellcaster, so you can make this Selene, get a billion counters, and then you make Tempest, and you burn them for over 8k. That's essentially how it works. And people don't know this, but yeah, they banned Tempest Magician in January with IB, with Hub Horror. It was really random. It was very overlooked.
Yeah.
And I remember in April, I went to build the Megalith Tempest FTK because I saw it, and I'm like, wait, Tempest is banned.
I'm
It
pretty
was so
sure
sad.
at the YCS there was a couple of Tempest ones, but it was still super bricky for us because we needed souls or something, and then they hit it.
Yeah. Weren't Pendulum playing Tempest Magician FTK as well?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it would have been
Wasn't
super
that a
easy
thing?
because you have the Selene that will get all the counters from all the spell cards you play, and you have the Jackal in the field that has 2 counters per spell card, and it's just
Yep,
super
essentially,
easy.
Plus the field spell. Sometimes.
Tempest died. Yeah. Tempest Magician died because of decks like this. And Selene came out, and she's pretty broken.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah. I mean, moving on.
Orcust Mech.
Orcust Mech.
This is a very TCG deck. This one.
Yeah, I mean, this deck's really fun because you get to play with the IB and you get to play with the trap.
Yeah.
The effect negation trap.
Yeah.
Really nice, simple, easy deck. 13th Eldritch, pure Eldritch with Inspector Border. Mystic Mine. Ugh.
Oh, pig.
3 Skill Drain, 3 Solemn.
Is that Steph gone every time we say it?
Yeah, it is.
Worst card ever created.
Bro, it's
What
literally.
were they
it's-
thinking?
Hold on a minute. It's literally skill drain, but a spell card.
No, it's not.
In fact,
just
it's
crap.
easier to kill this card because you can just
Metaverse.
you can.
No, but like you can search that off so many cards. With Skill Drone, you can't really search.
I mean, I suppose you're right.
Like you got Terraforming, Metaverse. You got
You can use
what was that? Planet Pathfinder, I think it was.
Set rotation.
is it
Set
Duck
rotation. There's so many ways to search that degenerate piece of crap.
Yeah, poor guy.
Duality. Not really search, but
Duality?
help you dig further.
Extravagance, I suppose, forms the same purpose.
You might as well just say to your opponent, "Listen here, buddy. I'm just gonna go get it from my deck. I don't have it in my hand because there's that many cards that you can search it off."
I activate my skill.
Destiny draw?
I remember when I was playing the Ghost Second 60 card Dino Orcus list. I was playing 3 Mystic Mine in the main, and the amount of times I just go, all right, bait all your negates, activate Mystic Mine, and they just scoop game 1. It was just so many free wins from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I've been there too.
Yeah, like you'd summon, I don't know, what's the guy the tenure that bounces cards?
Vishooter.
Vishooter. I'd
Yeah,
summon Vishooter.
Shooter.
That would negate that effect. Then I'd
Shadow
summon Pankatops. That'd negate that effect. Activate Mystic Mine. All right, I guess I got no out to this. I guess I lose.
But
And
the
then-
thing with Mystic
Yeah.
Mine, it's like it's so degenerate that you can have like those Mystic Mine players that play that crap. Don't know how it's fun for them. But you got Goddess of the Bow. You're literally controlling what they're drawing. You got Field Barrier. It's like you're stuck.
Mm. The fun thing about the Dino Orcus build
Oh.
I had was you'd bait all the negates. If the Mystic Mine got negated too, all you needed was 2 monsters, and you went full Orcus combo and won anyway. So you just
And I
end
see
up like
Ryan's upset with that Goddess of the Bow and Field Barrier. I saw the face palm.
he loves it.
Goddess Mischief. Or
It
whatever
just
was.
reminded me of some trauma that I experienced once at a certain tournament from a certain.
with a TP or something.
No, yeah, because like, okay, he just sits there for like a couple. Like, he literally sits there for 2 minutes,
Oh,
like
yeah.
thinking so
Take
hard.
energy.
Like he's thinking so hard, and I'm like, well, you either have Mystic Mind Food Barrier or you don't. How do you think about it, right? And then, lo and behold, he does. What does he do? He goes, Mine, Field Barrier, Left Arm Offering, Prohibition, and then he activates Prohibition and calls Twin Twister. And I'm just like, so it took you 2 minutes to think of that.
Big brains. Big brains.
You know
with
what
those.
he said back to me? He said, well, you could be playing Cosmic Cyclone. That's why I was thinking so long. And I'm just sitting there like, well, yeah, I could be playing Twister. I could be playing Typhoon.
Oh,
I could be playing Double Cyclone.
what a
But no,
that is the
it doesn't
perfect comeback to that line. Holy crap.
But yeah. Mystic Mine, pigs everywhere, oink oink.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
It's fine.
Tempest Magician FTK yet again. Don't think we need to go over that again.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of spell cards. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Well,
is
this
just
one's a
more
bit
spell
different.
cards, yeah.
'Cause this one uses Grinder Golem and like Mannequin Cat to like
Fuck, they still
Summon
have
shit
all
out of
these
your
broken
deck.
cards, man.
Mannequin Cat.
yeah.
Card.
I wish I lived in a world where I could play 3 Into the Void and 3 Upstart Goblin.
True. Maths.
And 3 reasoning.
I know, man.
Three,
OCG have
right?
it so
Dude,
good.
I love reasoning. I want reasoning at 3 here so badly.
I love how it just
So
randomly
good in
has,
Eldritch.
I love how it
So
just
good.
randomly has the Eldritch there too. Just like, why not?
Yeah,
I think
Send-
it's
send spells
I
to
think
the
it's
grave.
used in the combo.
Oh, really?
No, it might not be. I might be talking shit.
it's probably going to chicken game.
Yeah, maybe. That's probably smart. Yeah, I
That's the
think
only
so.
thing maybe DDR.
Yeah, because isn't chicken game they can't take any damage or something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
you just
yeah,
chicken game
that's
until
smart,
you have enough to FTK them.
Yeah. There you go. He's also playing a slash draw on the side deck. What a fiend!
Just one.
What an
Well,
actual fiend.
Steph knows you
What
only
the
need
hell?
one.
Oh, and then there's a third Tempest FCK as well. Wow.
Yeah, must be a popular. They.
Imagine being in that tournament. How fun.
Oh my god! Like Skull Dread. I haven't seen that card used in our format in forever. The only deck that plays that now is Crusadia. There was a time where we all wanted that banned. Now it's irrelevant. It's
Well,
funny. It's
I
just funny
wanted it at one.
how fast the format goes, and how fast
Well,
cards
it's
can become
like-
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to play cards like Saryuja when cards like Needle Fiber exist.
Mm.
That like Needle Fiber guarantees you your cards, where Saryuja was never a guarantee. Right? You know. Shout out to Saryuja Pass.
Speaking of cards becoming irrelevant fast, numerons.
Oh my god, that was really
Yeah.
funny. Sorry, you just passed, man. I was there for that. That was so funny. Orcus Mech Knight again.
We've all been there. This one playing heaps of back row though. Heaps.
Whoa, that is a lot. A lot of 2-ofs.
What Super Poly?
There you
Yeah,
go.
dude, they love their 2-ofs.
I guess Maxi, you'd only need the one for the Super Poly. You just draw it.
Mm.
Yep.
Dragoon Orcust. Now,
Dragoon.
is there like a combo that gets you to Dragoon super simply? Like, or is it? Why is that the more common way to play Orcust now?
So, say with like, was it the start of this format? Maybe it was the last format. How like a lot of people were doing Orcust with Union Carrier.
Yeah.
I found it hard because you get locked into Dark too soon sometimes,
Yeah.
and I'd make Predaplant Winder.
Yeah.
Instead, you just replace Winder with
Dragoon.
Dragoon. It's better.
You think Dragoon's better than a Winderlock?
Yeah, because like half the time they'll just kaiju it anyway, so it doesn't matter either way. But
That's true.
the Dragoon's good just because it FTKs.
Yeah,
It's like a truck.
Dragoon's just a better card overall. Yeah.
Plus, you can discard Orcus cards.
Synergy. That's why you play this in the main.
And then yeah,
discard.
and I know sometimes instead of making IP, you can just make
Predaplant.
Predaplant Anaconda. Seems fine.
Yeah. More Dragoon Orcust. Holy crap. They love that.
Yep.
Dogmatica Zodiac. What the hell? What does this do?
I know that Zodiac's getting more attention because of the Phantom Rage set that just came out. I know that, and like it's got some plays, some combos. It's low key pretty cool.
It has.
They just have that. They have that one extra deck card that we don't have. It's like one of the Hope cards. I know it negates monster effects, but
Yeah.
we don't have that one. So.
Oh, yep, I see it.
But yeah, so that was that China tournament. It's just really interesting to see how different it is compared, like looking at a TCG tournament and then looking at an OCG tournament.
It's
I
so
guess
different.
I think the ratios of cards are the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like we just all 3-ofs,
Yeah.
but they're just like 1, 2 here, 1, 2 there. Completely fine. I understand why they do it.
Do you think
It's
that's
a big thing.
Do you think that kind of strategy is useful here? Like, do you think that's viable in a format like ours?
I think it's more of a maxi thing, honestly. Like, there's this big thing with maxi that if you run into the psychopath player who actually takes you up on your maxi,
Yeah.
and you just keep drawing like multiples of your 3-ofs, it won't really save you.
Yeah.
But then if you're drawing like Bell, Baylor, Ogre, it's like you actually might win, right? I know that's like a big thing.
Wasn't that
Same with like cards. It's like if you get max seed, sometimes you just want to set a trap card and pass.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like when we were at YCS, we're watching that Singapore tournament or whatever, and the guy drew like 13 cards and just like Super Polity's Dragoon and just killed him? It's like, oh, all right, I guess I just lose.
Well, it
Yeah.
makes sense because we did a fun locals tournament where it was only meta. It was no meta decks, just fun decks, no hand traps. And I remember I was playing Fluffle, and
Thomas White played perfectly.
oh my god, I was playing Fluffle, and George activated shared right against me. Right, I was like, bro, I know we don't play hand traps. You're fucking dead. Anyway, he drew 24 cards that turn.
Still didn't get to use them.
No, of course not, because there's no hand traps. But Ryan makes a good point. Maybe that's why you play lots of different hand traps, because you need them to save you. It makes sense. So there's that. Anyway, let's finish this off because we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun.
I mean, we can just end it now if you want.
Well, we've got one more deck to talk about, which is just another Dogmatica Invoke Shadol deck. Again, heavy Shadol stuff. Pretty standard. Anyway, any final thoughts, guys?
Unban Harp Horror.
Shout out my flex for the day. These 3 cards. Thank you, Bowden, for supplying me with cards. Shout out Ozpost for being actual spastics. Shout out Kadir for talking a lot. Shout out Steph for being on the screen. Shout out Jongaa. Go subscribe. Link will be in the description. Shout out Ben for being here and just being here.
That's what I'm here for.
Yep. Also,
Shout out
Negative
to
good.
Toon World box.
shout out Nikijo. Check their channel. Check their website
Yeah,
out
check the
for
channel.
all your Yu-Gi-Oh single needs. And that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Like, rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. We'll see you guys next time.
And use code Elite5.
Elite 5 at this. See, maybe you should join.
We got a new member, boys.
New shout out content. He's got the boom arm and everything. He's already surpassed us. All right, we'll see you guys next time.